When you're falling, I'll be there above all.
Rafferty is... Did he say anything about not being able to make it? No, okay. He has been missing before. Should we wait for him or not?
We could add him real quick.
Sure. We'll give him 2 minutes.
So it shall be.
Okay. So, what does everybody remember from last week?
We broke into the archives and got some data.
Yes.
And I meant to ask you, was there any specific data that I needed to pick up separate from what these visitors were after?
There were a couple of items that you were tasked to bring back, yes.
All right. So can we assume that we got that also?
Yes.
All right.
Get all your little all your gubbins collected in there. Yes, that happened. There's a big fight that happened before that, where that was the objective.
Scrap got the boot.
Scrap did get the boot, but he managed to avoid the full brunt of the boot by hiding in the tread of the boot. But all
I
in
fought
all,
a giant enemy crab.
there was a giant enemy crab that you helped fight.
Oh, whoops.
Ah!
What?
Oh, I know what the sound was now.
Was it a little beep 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 beep?
Right, that was the sound of something reverberating after he smacked it.
Hamsh. It's getting close to 2 minutes. I have to snap him. I believe I have to, yes. Shame. Okay. So it looks like we're starting without him.
Okay.
Okay, so where we left off, you guys were all in the records office, I believe. Just retrieving the information you needed concerning Mordhau's installation in the area.
That is correct. We just, with the help of Liberty, who helped translate, we found out there was a hidden tunnel, or not a hidden tunnel, but an old tunnel in the walls surrounding the Grey City that led to one of their old bits. And we have it mapped out, or not mapped out, but we have it marked down.
Yes.
Go do it. Because that's the closest thing we have to a lead so far.
Mm-hmm. And as you guys are poking around there, you guys get a relayed communication from the Mega City 1 crew. They're gonna relay some information to you. It's going to be actually none of them can speak very well. It's kind of odd. It's going to be the overseer there who's going to speak to you. Director Wu.
Coming in loud and clear.
Yeah, he's gonna call you. He's gonna say, "I just recently got a report from your director, Mr. Carrere. Apparently, there's some sort of inspector coming to see the holding cells at your base. And he's a bit concerned about it. He wanted you to call him back."
Back in Mega City 4, you mean, right?
Yes. Yes, there's some sort of inspector that's coming, and he seemed quite concerned about it.
I see. Well, I guess I'll go handle the call. Scrap, you and everyone else okay over there?
We are alive.
Alright, good. Go ahead and keep on with the mission for now. I'll go handle this phone call.
Turn around
And I'll
look at
catch up with
everybody.
you in a bit.
Okay.
Okay.
So with your speed, it takes you almost no time at all to get to a proper phone.
Mm-hmm.
And when you call him back, oh, look who it is!
Hey,
Nice.
welcome.
So, with this call coming in, you call him back. He picks up on the first ring. Hello?
Oh, this is Firebrand. How are you doing?
Yes. I'm doing quite terribly, actually. I'm sure it was relayed to you that there's been a bit of a problem back at the base. There are municipal inspectors coming in to review the holding cells. That doesn't seem like a coincidence, does it?
Definitely doesn't seem like a coincidence.
No, I bet my bottom dollar these men are in Mordhau's pockets. But there's so much red tape surrounding them, I can't really stop them, or we're going to be up to our necks in government sanctions and the like. Now,
Well, I don't know what they're up to, but see if you can put it off for about 24 hours.
24 hours? That's why I called you. They came without notice. They're on the base right now. So I suggest whatever you're doing, you do it quick.
Understood. Everyone's on mission.
All right. I'll try and keep you updated.
Alright, so over and out then. That was Carrera, by the way, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I suppose I will fly back onto the group who has probably started heading towards their destination.
I want to think that we were probably just leaving the thing. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like, I'll take a call. Okay, I handled the call. Like, we just...
What? Want to see me do it again?
I went 20 seconds over to the side. You guys barely left the building. What's up? Hurry. Chop, come on.
Pretty much.
And I guess just so Rafferty's perfectly caught up, nobody's really left the building just yet. Literally
Yeah.
just now doing so.
In fact, right as you're like going around, you're getting ready to move off towards the area, you get another call. This one doesn't have any sort of identification. It seems encrypted.
Oh my gosh, it's going to my personal tablet.
Pretty much.
It is
How did they get
currently-
this
Bring it
number?
on,
It's only on my website, my business number, my Facebook profile, given out at parties, told to every single person that I know, handed out for free, on the back of every single purchase, at the end of every receipt of everything I sell. Yeah, there's no way they could have gotten a hold of this.
Oof.
I feel like we gotta do some security
You
talks.
could have
here.
already won 2 free tickets to Las Vegas.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Pick up the call just like a huge air horn. Brrr, you've won a free cruise.
Oh, yes, of course.
I'm gonna speculate this is actually our kidnappers are calling finally.
Yes, probably.
All
You
right.
say you just pick up the phone. Hello, it is us, the kidnappers.
I doubt they address themselves that way, unless they do. Otherwise, I'm just calling up and going, "Hello, who is this?"
Like, all right, all you're going to get is Taiyang Medical Building, 6 p.m. 2 people only. We'll make the exchange there, and it is just going to cut off.
What time is 6 p.m. around this area? I think it was just coming towards morning, wasn't it?
It was coming towards morning.
Okay.
So Scrap's just looking at her like, "What are we doing? I can't hear what you said on your phone."
Oh. Well, it was kind of a brief message. Taiyang Medical Facility, 6 p.m., 2 people. I presume they mean 2 people and the hostage.
Yes.
So, all else fails, you can always do that. So what do we have on the maps?
We have about a 30-foot or so place in the wall where there might be an entrance to some old utility tunnels. And I think that Mordhau is just crazy bastard enough to stay down there, and we should go down there and destroy the place and find Arsenal.
Right. The big issue, though, is that if we make a move at this point, they could possibly hurt Arsenal, and we have an extra timer on it. Back at home, some inspectors have come by and are undoubtedly on the Mordhau payroll and probably looking for the Black Hand.
Then why don't we do both? One
Well,
has,
6 p.m.'s a while away, I think.
I'm saying that as you're doing your little, obviously it's gonna be you. You're going to do the prisoner transfer as well. If you go over there with one of our new task buddies from over here, probably the big guy, I like him. And do the transfer over. As soon as you start that, we break in down there and start tearing shit up.
That
We're
sounds
gonna
good if we can wait that long.
And then also, wouldn't we assume that Arsenal would be up there? I mean, unless it's obviously a double cross, which it obviously is.
Well, double crossing the
even
double
if
cross is
even
always
if
profitable. We
it's
do have our
Arsenal
Black
losing.
Hand with us.
Even if Arsenal is like not up there, then or even if he is up there, and we get the Cossacks exchange done, we can still destroy a bunch of Mordhau bastards.
Yeah. So, wait, just to clarify, how far away is 6 p.m. right now?
6 p.m. It's about noon at this point, so it's about 6 hours away.
Oh, it's actually been longer than I thought. Okay.
Yeah, you're slogging through that city.
All right. If you guys want to go ahead and set up, I'll go ahead and start working with Director Wu. We'll go fetch the Black Hand. I say, like, looking at Liberty. And we'll prepare. And if you guys are in place at the time, we can make sure that we can hit them hard.
It's like we'll go fetch the Black Hand. Wink, wink. Just staring at Liberty.
There's nobody else here, Scrap. This place is like
that's the
flooded
joke.
out.
That's
Come
the
on.
joke.
Give me a break.
Fine.
All right.
I'm down with this plan. So
Oh yeah.
I love this plan. This is a great plan.
Though, well, let's see here. So, who are the other task operatives who can get to help? Because I think you're sending a big guy with you because he can take a hit, and it's good for you to have someone big around that can take a hit.
Right.
And then we have, and he kind of looks back and he gets kind of like a disgusted look on his face. He goes, "All of them are actually really weird."
No bully.
What? They're not here.
Scrap, you're weird.
Yeah, one of them is
That's
here
it.
actually.
Scrap, he kind of help. Yeah, I
Wait,
mean,
one of them is
I
here?
said they, not you.
Wait,
Yes, the magical golem is hanging out with us right now.
no, the
The martial arts guy.
yeah, he's there.
But Scrap's gonna. He's
the
one of like
most
his
weirdo.
one of the like his arm on his like his second pair of arm on the back shoulder is gonna be like he kind of holds out his hand in a shrugging motion, and it's like I'm not that weird. It's nothing.
Don't worry.
Still, Zhu, you know what we're going to do. I'm going to go contact the director and start forming up the plan. How do you want to approach this? Would you rather go with me or go with them? And do you know how your team would be best fit for this mission?
It depends exactly on what you want. If you're looking for someone to help negotiate and be the face of the meet, well, you certainly would not want our commander or the leader of our little group to be there.
Well,
They
that's
would-
always my role. I call dibs, honestly.
Wait.
I roll because I
How
put
about-
it
how
And
about-
I need to be there for when Arsenal is exchanged.
How about this? How about we do the prisoner exchange and the local team takes out the Morehouse facility?
Well, again, they only want 2 people there and visible. And the
Right.
more we betray their trust initially, the harder it'll get them to buy in.
Well, we will obviously be on standby nearby in case the shit hits the fan.
I mean, Mordhau's pretty high tech. They could probably see us. Just saying.
Right. In which case, your wizard doesn't seem very mobile, so he might be better on the team that goes in quietly 6 hours ahead of time. Whereas maybe Axiom would work very well as backup for my team, But he could literally be anywhere he wants.
Whether or not we can make the assault on Mordhau is the call of the director. It's his decision on if he wishes to commit those resources openly. You will have to call him on that. I am merely here to assist you in immediate ways.
In that case, I'm going to assign you to work with my team right now. Assist them however you can, and I'll go speak with the director, and we'll work from there.
Very well.
Well, if you need me, you can call me, right, Scrap? I say, looking at the big hands once again.
I mean, yeah, you'll be fine. We'll be good.
It's okay,
Alright.
I have an extra communicator.
Did you actually buy one?
Yes, I've literally bought 3 communicators. One for me, one for you, and one for when you break it.
Nice.
I'll go with Firebrand.
Alright.
Okay.
So, me, Firebrand, and Liberty will transfer back to the director.
Okay. So the director, at this point, when you request a meeting with them, arranges a small area off one of the subway stations, a small little private room in the back of one of the service areas to speak with you. You actually
Okay.
have no idea where the headquarters of this place is.
Just constantly moving around so nobody knows.
Yes.
Okay.
Bring it
Like
back.
stranger danger my way in, fedora and everything.
Perfect. Okay. So he'd already be there, sitting at the table. He's got a cup of tea in one hand, and the other is just kind of, well, the other's empty. He's just waiting for you to come in.
Alright. Well, it looks like it's time. 6 o'clock at the Taiyun Medical Building.
Taiyun Medical, right on the edge of the Grey City, mostly intact. Seems like a reasonable place to do an exchange.
I suppose that's where the utility tunnels might lead.
Yes. And is this going to be some sort of double cross?
Well, I've filled you in on the plan more or less. So the answer is obviously.
Yes.
Right
So-
now I have Liberty with me, and we'll go ahead and trade out for the Black Hand again.
Yes.
And I think I'd like your big guy with me side by side. As for the rest of the team, Axiom here and anyone else, I guess I could leave that under your discretion. I don't know where exactly to place them for this. I just need to grab Arsenal and get away.
Unfortunately, my team is somewhat occupied with the restoration of the damaged walls. As some of the creatures that came through did manage to breach the retaining wall and moved into the city. My men are trying to keep that under control. But I can still give you my northern friend, who has briefed me that there is another plan you have started brewing.
That's right. Zoo and Scrap are already on top of checking out the tunnels.
Yes.
As sort of a backup.
Would you mind showing me your data on these tunnels?
Firebrand will temporarily pat himself over and go, "Did I even get anything from them?"
I just shrug my shoulders.
This is actually a good question of what form was the data in? Could they have put it onto something? Could they have transferred it over to my tablet?
They could have put it onto something, yes.
Alright, cool. So I will just show my tablet with the information then.
All right, he's gonna look at the thing for a while, and he's like, "All right. Well, the entrance is probably extremely heavily guarded, but is going to kind of reach into his pocket and he's going to bring out a pencil. One thing that wasn't on these plans, but definitely is a feature now, is going to draw a big slash in the wall beside the area, is the wall breach. Now, I would guess that with the damages done to this area, there might be some openings that might provide an easier way inside. Could be worth looking into.
I could definitely keep Scrap up to date on this. I think he still has that holographic interface. Let me try to send this over to him. And like, I'll just like take the tablet, like do like a single swiping motion. Like Scrap gets like a ping with the updates.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess I won't do anything funny. I'll just read it.
Okay. Like, gotta do something funny.
There you go.
That happens whenever I get talk. I have to say something funny.
Yeah.
Can I tone it back?
You got all the information you need to succeed now, I think. So I'll look at the director and go, alright. So they only want 2 people there, and presumably the hostage. So it's going to be me and Axiom up front, Black Hand between us, and we'll see what happens from there, honestly.
Very well. I'll just have you know that my agents have been told to not interfere unless absolutely necessary. So you can't rely on backup unless this is in danger of becoming dangerously exposing.
I'll try not to light anything on fire.
And keep in mind, this is not Megacity 4. Mordhau is openly welcomed here.
Understood.
Yeah. All right.
Well, we got our plan. Are you ready, Liberty?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Alright, let's get the theater going.
All right, let's do some double crossing.
So, you know our plan. We got 6 hours to prepare. We do security theater for 6 hours while Liberty is the Black Hand.
Nice.
And prepare to get over there on time.
Okay. Now, the other team, what are you guys doing?
We are trying to find that, or trying to pinpoint that entrance into the tunnels.
Okay. So as you approach, you can see it is maybe like the place you're looking at is only about 10 feet away from the breach on the left side. So there's still a bit of kind of rubble strewn around, and the water is much murkier. Both of you make investigation. Well, anybody who's there, make investigation checks. Okay. So, Scrap, you can see looking up and down on this wall, there is a large. Well, no, there's a small indent in the wall at one point, but you can also see next to it there are several kind of bulbous knobs up on the wall, like bulbous protrusions, like you might see on think of a pickle, like lumps on a pickle.
Okay. Do they look like they're originating on the other side of the wall, on the other side of the breach, or they look like they're just kind of like resting on this side?
It looks like they were attached to this side. They look like these smooth metal kind of bumps. You can also notice that there are several dead creatures, dead crab boys. It's kind of scattered around the area.
Can I huck something at one of those?
Are you sure?
I mean, I'll get behind cover or something,
Yeah.
and then just throw it at. I'm not just gonna like standing underneath it, and throw it at like a bee's nest.
Okay. So you kind of get it off to a safe distance. I assume Zoo follows you as well to a safe distance.
Yes, because I have absolutely no idea what he's doing.
Yeah, and you
I
throw
just
it.
pick up a chunk of the wall, and I'm just staring at it as I get close to like another wall.
Yeah, so you throw as soon as it gets within maybe 20 feet of the little knob, it opens up, like it retracts extremely quickly, and there's going to be a loud pop, and the brick is going to explode.
Yo, what the fuck?
And
Okay.
you just be like showered with pebbles and everything down to the water, and you can see that whatever had fired it has once again retracted back into the wall.
Hmm.
Well,
Those
this makes things
defenses-
complicated.
Those defenses are not part of the standard features.
They're good though.
Yes, moderately so.
Scrap crosses his arms and he strokes his chin. He's just like, how the hell are we gonna? I mean, do you have any hidden, what do they call them? Hand beams. I've seen a few of those so far, and you're martial artsy.
How high up are is one of these blisters?
They're maybe about 30 feet up on the wall.
I believe I could get there before they get fired.
Scrap has a big smile on his face. He's like, you know what? I'd like to see you try. Go get him, pal. I believe in you.
But is that the proper course? Destroying one of them would make it obvious that we are here.
Well, let's see here. And he said they're like right on top of where we need to go, practically.
They're like up. They're over into each side of the door.
Oh, of course, the door. Wait. Oh, I can't just throw more things at the door that'll blow up the thing. What kind of door is it?
You actually can't tell. It just looks like an indent in the wall. It's kind of hard to see.
Hmm.
But didn't your associate send you an updated picture of the area? Thing about the breach nearby? Perhaps we should investigate there first.
I mean, yeah, we could do that. That sounds like a solid plan.
So we head away from where the obvious, not so obvious door is, towards the breach in the wall.
Okay. So you kind of head over around into the breach, and this place you can see has been teared up. You can see primarily the wall is hollow because, of course, filling it with concrete would be absurdly expensive and a technological nightmare. Sorry, architectural nightmare. So it is mostly hollow with a scaffolding inside, but you can see that there are several like bits and pieces of like utilities. A couple pipes are leaking water. Some things are sparking. But you can also see down at near the rubble at the bottom. Both of you make investigation checks again.
Oh boy.
Let's see if I can roll better this time. Probably not. Hey, I did roll better.
No.
Okay. So scrap. You can see at one of the piles of rubble, you can see the dust in the air being sucked towards a crack between two boulders.
Something like, pat him on the shoulder or whatever. He's like, there's some airflow going right through there. Let's see.
A way through then.
Mm-hmm. This is gonna be a good day. Oh. And so let's see here. So how far away is it?
Maybe like 60 feet away.
60 feet, you say?
Wow, that's oddly specific.
That's oddly specific. Let's see if I get over there.
Is it just like down behind some other rubble and some other stuff, or
Yeah. It's not immediately obvious.
Yeah, we could basically we could climb down, or make
Yeah.
our way down to that area without a problem.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
You kind
I
of
suppose
scrabble
that
your way
works.
down.
it's deeper in the wall.
Scrabble. So
Scramble. Okay, so as you're doing that, I assume, like, at what time are you guys doing this?
I would think as we're getting close to the 6 o'clock hour, not at 6.
Okay.
So you chill out for a little bit in the sewers.
Well, maybe. Well, we, get out of the water, dry off, patch up.
Couple hour nap.
Couple hour nap, got him.
Yeah, you
Well,
can take a nap. I'll just hang out. I don't be awake.
By this time, it would be getting a long time for me. So yeah, I need a little sleep.
Yeah, we'll find a nice building that isn't too dilapidated. He can take his kung fu power nap.
Yeah. You might, like, if you want, you might be able to even catch a ride on one of the rafts going by that are picking up some of the creature corpses, because of course they're a delicacy.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
98% of the flesh is poisonous, but that 2% is unbelievable.
If you cook it wrong, you'll die. Okay, so
Only humans.
So, you managed to get some downtime, and as you are rooting around through here, The other team, it is time for you to set out towards your destination. How are you doing this?
It is time.
All right. Like I said, we've been performing some security theater, doing basic hoops, putting Liberty back in the cell, retrieving Liberty as the Black Hand, and of course setting up like a van to take us out there quietly to the location and all that. Maybe a
Alright.
couple of basic disguises so that everything's on the down low.
Sure.
And by that I just mean like casual looking clothes, probably.
Yeah. Nothing to
Trench coats
attract.
and fedoras for everybody.
The definition of casual.
Absolutely not. Wearing gold and white spangly outfits with some feather fedoras.
Look, I got
Like-
you this T-shirt. It says I went to Mega City 1 and all I saw was a kaiju.
Yeah.
All I saw.
It's all
Yeah,
in
no.
English. It's great.
Absolutely great. Thank you. It's been a wonderful trip. Absolutely breathtaking.
All right.
Jeez.
But yeah, we're doing the theater part of it. I have good deception, so does Liberty, and we're just acting our parts.
Okay. So you arrive at the Taiyang Medical Building.
Mhm.
It's still a fairly intact building. It was obviously once a medical center of some sort. There's kind of like some old writing on the front that you can actually you can read that, right? Yeah. Talking about it's like the best clinic in Hong Kong. Come here, all that business. But it's obviously not been used for an extremely long time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Wait. I have a.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Everyone's dead.
I got.
What?
I'm preparing. I thought I could get this map done easily, but that is not happening.
Oh no.
The building is maybe like 50 stories tall, as is kind of typical with some of the shorter buildings in this area. It is unassuming. It's the only thing that is significant about it is that it is not completely destroyed like a lot of other buildings.
Hmm. So I suppose we are parking our van up front, getting the Black Hand out of the back. Like, 2 security officers are probably just in the back with them and hand them over to us.
Yeah.
And they get to drive the vehicle away.
Okay.
So we are hand in hand marching the Black Hand up there.
Nice. Okay. So, hand in hand, marching up there. Sorry, I can't get rid of it. Is it the GN overlay? No.
Take a deep breath. You're gonna be okay.
Wheeze!
That's
Okay.
not a deep breath. Try again.
Okay, so you, when you arrive at the entrance, you can kind of walk through the shattered doorway into the entryway, and you can see that there is one Mordhau goon standing at a doorway. He's obviously extremely nervous as you guys approach.
I'll give him a nice, pleasant smile and just be like, "Oh, pleasant evening, isn't it?"
Yeah, whatever, man. Just don't incinerate me.
Cool, yeah. Well, you can avoid that if you could just tell us what do you want the procedure here to be.
All right, just
Side, where's Arsenal?
move through that door. Down the hall, second on the left. There should be. It's a cafeteria, I think. They're at the end. You stay where you are when you come in the door, and everything should be just fine.
All right, perfect. And with one hand on the Black Hand, I'll use the other hand to pat him on the shoulder. Just kind of whisper, Just walk away tonight. Go ahead. It's fine. And then just go in.
Wheeze. Okay.
I give him a dark smile as we walk past.
I don't do that nearly enough.
Visible fear. Okay.
Gosh, do I even
So-
have Intimidate?
No, but honestly, he's seen people get burned alive.
Reputation alone.
Reputation alone is enough to put the fear in him.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so following the instructions, getting to the cafeteria. I'm just gonna, like, make some noise in the hallway. It's like, don't slow down, keep going. Take the bag off at the end.
Okay.
As I say, like, to the black hand.
I will do as I am ordered. As because yeah, I can't think of anything the Black Hand would do that wouldn't be that.
Maybe just make a sassy remark or something.
Shut.
Just swear at him in Russian.
I thought by the psych profile we determined the Black Hand wasn't a very sassy guy.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah, so one thing or another, it doesn't matter, and I will walk down hallway.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys come down the hallway and you come to the cafeteria door, which is slightly ajar.
Right? So their instructions were step just inside and see what happens next.
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna move over to here. And we're gonna come over here.
Oh boy.
It's map time.
Oh boy, I'm sure nothing could go wrong with a map. There's two!
You
Get
beat me.
back. Wait, get
There's one.
back over there. And over here we have and there we are. Okay. So when you enter, you see several tables kind of scattered around the room, a little bit of a kitchen in the back, and right in front of the kitchen, you see one what looks like some sort of administrative guy. He's just wearing a suit. Pay no attention to the goon token he's using.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, wait. I got a good one for that. Make him give him one of these. Give him one of these. Shit. Give him one of these. There we go.
Hey, XCOM's back.
So he's standing there. There's a whap beside him with the weapons kind of not at the ready, but obviously turned on.
Mm-hmm.
And you see Arsenal standing in between them. Right now, he's got he's obviously they have obviously have some sort of inhibitor planted in his back, and looks like he's standing in place extremely rigidly.
All right. As soon as like he sees it, he's just like, Arsenal, are you okay?
Can I reach out with my mystic senses to see if it in fact is Arsenal?
That's not really how mystic senses work. Arsenal is not magic.
Yeah.
You could. Well, I guess if he was hiding with magic, you'd notice that right away.
Yeah, he's not hiding with magic.
Is the audio and vocal turned on, or is the suit?
Okay, Arsenal, what do you say?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm asking you: is the suit completely shut down, or is it just mobility lockdown?
No. It's just mobility lockdown right
Well, in any case, you don't have a helmet anyway.
now.
No, there's a new helmet.
There is a helmet. It looks like it's been kind of hastily made up. It's definitely not as advanced as the last one.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm all right. It's not been a very nice vacation. Where's the kid?
The only one or two of us.
Yeah, this is all we can muster. Let's finish this off. I don't want to be here any longer than I need to be.
All right, I agree. And the guy with the super side is like, all right then, put black hand out in front of you. I'll do the same. And he's gonna kind of push. He's gonna push Arsenal up a little bit.
Scrape.
Yep.
I will take the black hand and drag him forward and push him up to here. Come
Yeah.
on, you. Going home.
All right. The guy in the seat's gonna kind of lean in towards Arsenal, and what you guys can hear him say is just like, no funny business.
No funny business.
And yeah, he's gonna be moved up there, and he's gonna go like, all right, now I'm gonna remove this inhibitor, and you are gonna let. Actually, no, he doesn't say that now. He's actually gonna shout over to Black Hand. He's gonna say, "How are you enjoying the weather?"
This is their passcode, isn't it?
Quick, read their minds with your psychic powers.
What does the psych profile say? What does the psych profile say?
Yeah, I quickly go through the psych profile. I want to see if I can bluff my way through this, as deception is a skill.
Pop him with the intimidate. It's like, shut the hell up and just get me out of here.
No, I need to bluff my way through it because intimidating is not going to work.
All right. So the deception you can use, depending on what you say, it will have a hefty penalty.
I know.
But depending on what you say, it might be better or worse.
I know.
So what do you say to that?
It's better over here than it is over there.
Okay. He kind of hesitates for a second.
How did I show me how I rolled in program? There we go.
He gave you a 6.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and spend a luck point on that because this is important. That's better.
Okay.
Oh, it's actually not giving you any bonus.
No, because what?
Huh? No, I don't have a bonus to deception. I said it was,
Oh my god.
I said it was I have a plus 20 to impersonate the Black Hand.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that applies to a passcode about the Black Hand.
Not really.
Yeah, so no, this isn't going to work at all.
So the guy kind of hesitates for a second, then he nods, leans back into Arsenal. You can't really make out what he says. It looks like it's some sort of threat. And he's gonna say, "All right, now walk towards us slowly."
Let's see.
And he's gonna be like, "And you do the same." And he kind of takes the inhibitor chip out of Arsenal, and it's immediately obvious that he's got a slight limp going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't think I have control over my token.
Yeah, no, that's because.
Okay.
Because right now, like, unless you want me to do something different, you guys are just going to be walking past each other. Because this is actually just, hey, you stay over there. Get the fuck
I'm
back
sorry,
over
I
there.
assumed your instructions were we all walk up.
No!
together, not just these.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm over here then.
All right. Do you do anything as you guys pass each other?
The helmet turns and you can't see the face, but you would assume Arsenal's glaring at him because obviously there's a history between those two, and he wrecked my lab.
Come on, Liberty. Whisper something.
I'll just smile.
All right. So you guys pass each other,
Yep.
and you can both head off to your guys. So, all right. So the guys there are gonna kind of look past up and down. It's like, oh well, yeah, you don't seem too worse for wear.
I'm glad this is over. Their food is just so much more fattening there.
Oh yes, I'm sure.
Quick question: Are you emulating with or without the arm? Remember, Scrap tore off his arm, so I'm curious if he's emulating, if Liberty's emulating with.
Oh,
or
I have
without the
to.
arm.
you guys, we had plenty of time to do this disguise. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we agreed beforehand, like you didn't have the arm, and we were even thinking of having Scrap wave it around at some point.
yeah.
Yeah.
So no. So I am emulating a one-armed person. They didn't
Yeah.
give me back the arm.
All right.
And so they're gonna say, she's like, oh man, yeah, they did feed you something weird. Yeah, you almost. And the guy's gonna like kind of take off his glasses. He's like, yeah, it's almost kind of like you had yourself, Vasily.
Oh.
I ran to the other side of the room, just sweating bullets.
I'm trying to remember what Black Hand. The problem is, from what you've told me of Black Hand's psych profile, he's detached from everything. He doesn't really give a care about other people other than himself, right?
Not usually, no.
No. I got to play the crowd. Well, what is a man but a miserable pile of secrets?
Make a deception with a +2.
Yeah, because that's the kind of arrogant thing he would say.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend a luck point.
How many luck points do you have?
3, because you wouldn't let me have 5.
Yes. So he's gonna kind of shrug, and he's gonna put his arm around your shoulder as you come up next to him, and he's gonna kind of face away, and he's like loudly he's gonna say, "Good to have you back." And then
I'm going to shrug him off because the Black Hand wouldn't let people get touchy-feely like that.
Okay. And you're gonna kind of shrug him off.
You presume. This is business arrangement, not anything chummy. Don't think this changes anything between us.
He's gonna lean in at this point. He's still got his glasses off. He's gonna say, this really is fascinating. You look just like him. You act just like him too.
You look just like you.
Thanks. I try. Tell me, Vasily, good old buddy, old friend, old pal.
You seem to have confused me with someone else.
Oh, I don't think I have. What's my last name, Vasily?
Who is this guy again?
You have no clue who this guy is.
Actually, sorry. From a role-playing standpoint, that's kind of a funny story because I have a superpower that lets me know who anyone is.
What?
Not only I'm tied to the morphogenic field, which means anything that people experience is anything else. I'm exceptionally well informed. When encountering an individual, group, or organization for the first time, I can make an investigation roll to know who you are.
Make an investigation roll.
Okay. Yeah. So, because I would have reviewed this before we came over too. Okay. I make an investigation roll. It is 17. Did I mention I can also take 10 on an investigation roll?
And you're gonna take down the investigation roll for 17?
Look, I'm taking 10. I did briefing before this. If I don't know what his last name is and we don't know who this Mordheim guy is, the crap's gonna hit the fan anyway. Either I know who this guy is or I don't.
I'm afraid not.
No. Because he has a history, because we don't know anything. So no.
Okay, so he's just gonna say, all right, let's just take a couple steps back here. And he's gonna kind of gesture for you to go back a couple steps.
Is he a Mordhau guy?
He is. He's a Mordhau's suit though.
Oh, okay. There is one small problem. You actually don't get paid today, do you? Unless you actually deliver the Black Hand.
You say that to him?
I'll say that to him. I said, you don't get paid unless you deliver the Black Hand. You work for Mordhau.
And he's gonna go like, the Black Hand will be here by the end of the day. You believe me.
Yeah, you've got a choice to make, because if you don't deliver the Black Hand today, you might get demoted or worse.
Make a perception check.
Nope.
Want to spend that last luck point?
Nope.
So as these guys are talking, everybody across the room doesn't see the subtle cue that the suit gives to the HWAP, but you would all see it wind back and go for a thick punch right at the back of his head.
Right. I imagine you do that.
Yeah. So you are vulnerable right now.
I guess so. What does that mean?
It means your defenses, your active defenses, are halved.
Okay.
So it's just going to try and slam you. Actually. Oh God, I forgot how thick this was. Oh God. Does
Yeah.
a 20? Yeah.
No, 20 hits me.
Oh, yeah.
It hits me by 5.
All right. That doesn't carry any significance. It doesn't have any multi-attack or anything on that.
Yeah. So yeah,
So
of course he hit me.
Yeah. So make a DC 29 toughness check.
Okay. Why does that have a penalty? Huh?
Oh, and you don't have any injuries. Did you have an injury before?
Oh, I forgot to clear up the injuries. That's
Yeah.
why. I was trying to think. Why does that still have a penalty to it? Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Now, see, that's what you spend a luck point on.
Okay.
Don't you have any pluses to your toughness?
Not in this disguise.
Okay, yeah.
I am a shapeshifter.
Okay. So as this big old thing winds back, and you feel something extreme, you kind of can half turn your head when you hear the servo go, but it just impacts the back of your head, and you go staggering forward. I would assume like a bit of your disguise would fall as the back of your head kind of splatters a little bit.
No, I specifically purchased the ability that doesn't do that.
All right. So you just jerk forward and you stumble, and
Oh no, I go down.
oh, that's
No, I mean,
you-
it doesn't do enough damage to make me go down, but I do go down.
Okay. So, what do you guys do reacting to that?
I guess the jig is up.
All
I
right.
open fire.
All right, boy.
I Mystic Blast this giant piece of crap.
Well, everybody roll initiative.
Oh, okay, so is this before initiative or after?
Well, if you open fire, so still roll initiative. You just have a turn first from surprise.
Okay. Select a token here.
I kind of wonder where Scrap and Zoo are relative to this fight.
Where is the?
Because they would have at least been informed of it was happening, this building, this time. I wonder if they actually got up here.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
just one giant mech. We can handle it.
Is it a mech or a robot?
It is more of an exosuit.
Yeah.
So there's somebody in it.
Yes.
It's like a clunkier version of the Arsenal system.
Mm-hmm. So
Got all of ours rolled. Now they just need theirs.
yes. Okay, wait. Yeah. Okay. HWAP initiative. Nice. I just need that guy's token there for reasons. And
Pay no
bam.
attention to the goon behind the curtain.
Yeah, pay no attention to the goon in the corner. Okay, descending. Okay, so before we actually enter turn order, Arsenal acts because this is a surprising thing.
I'm aiming at Firebrand.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So Arsenal like raises the
missile launcher pops up and right in the back.
Jesus.
Although, of course, with that roll, it might miss.
Oh, with
Uh,
that roll. Wow,
oh,
that is
with
a
the
bad
13.
roll.
Oh yeah.
Man, it's getting so you can't trust supervillains anymore.
Yeah, wow, it's crazy.
That's okay. It's homing. If it misses this time, I got 2 more chances to hit him.
Oof.
Yeah, Firebrand will like turn around as the missile like goes over his shoulder and just look incredibly hurt. How could you
Okay,
do this to me?
and Liberty, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, I expected this much. All right. Well, I'll stand back up. Actually, no, sorry. Yeah, I'll stand back up, and I'm going to change my appearance to look like Vasily.
Okay.
And then I will grapple with Vasily.
No,
You-
he's not. He's not Vasily.
No.
He was calling you Vas.
Oh, who's this?
I don't know.
I'll disguise myself to look like random guy.
Yeah.
Okay. And idiot! He's disguised to look like me.
After spinning him around a couple of times, you know,
Wait,
you got-
well,
a
let's see if
couple
I
of
can.
spins.
Let's see if I can actually grab him.
Okay.
I don't know if this counts as a surprise attack, but who can say?
Fantastic plan, though.
Christ. That hits him.
All right. Well, I've got you. Grab. Then I grab you, and basically I just spin us around.
Well, what's your strength?
0.
Okay, so he has to make a DC 10 on either a dodge or an athletics to try and not get grabbed by Yeah. Or is it dodge or strength? I can't remember.
I don't care. Get off me! It's like you.
Yeah, got that moment. Got that moment where they're both pointing at each other, like, "No, get him!"
It's a strength or
You
dodge.
idiots! He look.
Okay, so he can manage to extricate himself, but
The
actually,
important thing was to create the confusion.
Yeah, strength or dodge to avoid it.
oh dear.
It's athletics or acrobatics to escape.
Okay. And let's
Yeah, but it's only like the DC to escape is just 10 plus my stat.
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
They have no idea.
They're gonna have to wait till his turn comes up, which means he's probably. I just had to do that. Ah, you.
Okay. As you got like wrangled around, you guys have been swapped around a little bit. And it looks like the HWAP managed to keep track of who's who. But looking sideways, you can see hiding behind like some of the counters and stuff are some Mordhau goons, and they look very confused. Okay. And Arsenal, big air quotes, gets to take an action.
All right, so he takes off. Or
Alright.
actually, how high are the ceilings in here?
Maybe like 30 feet.
Okay, plenty of room. In other words,
Yeah.
so where's my usual flight icon? Well, anyways, yeah, he takes off. I'll figure my flight icon anyways. Comes over here. First, I'm going to roll for the seeking on Firebrand.
All right.
So I'm just going to go roll that again. There we go.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's looking good. I think that might be a hit.
Okay.
Yeah, I only got 19, so that is a hit, and then I have to roll versus 21.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. That is going to be at least 2 then, right?
So your defense is immobile.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
We throw a net on you.
All the way across the room.
Actually, no, this is foam. The expanding foam. Woof.
And then I'm launching at Axiom.
Oh yeah, because that wasn't even your attack.
Nope.
Wait, that's not an attack? You got it like as a reaction?
No, it's homing. That was the weapon.
Yeah, that's getting homing.
Homing means that you get to hit the same target again if they didn't get hit before.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you didn't before.